Well, perhaps nobody loves a good cup of coffee quite like this week's hometown hero. Sam Floyd is his name, and it is why he has made roasting coffee his career. But the message behind that goes a whole lot deeper. Local 5's Caitlin Corbett has his story.
September 10th, 2001. So I swore in on that day. And then the next day, September 11th happened.
Sworn in as a U.S. Marine his senior year of high school, the day before American life would change forever, Campbellsport native Sam Floyd wasn't sure what he was in for.
And then I was sitting in English class, and I just remember my teacher just looking at me and said, like, "Didn't you just sign up yesterday?" I said, "Yeah." And I had no idea what that meant.
Floyd began his Marine career after graduating high school in 2002, and from there he was stationed in Hawaii. Then in 2004, he was off to Afghanistan.
It really varied. We did a lot of convoys, we were on the offensive during that period of time.
While deployed, Floyd suffered a traumatic brain injury that would change his life forever. He left the Marine Corps in 2006, but it took Floyd almost a decade to see the lasting impacts. Something was wrong.
The moment that I knew I needed help, I was on my apartment floor, and it was such a deep, dark place in my brain that I didn't have any idea how I was going to get better. And so then that's when thought of suicide came out. I said, I just can't do this anymore. I was just struggling for 10 years, and I didn't see a way out.
In one of his darkest moments, Floyd utilized the Veterans Crisis Hotline, and with the help of his wife at the time, he started to get the help he needed to deal with some of the after effects of war. And then a new idea began brewing.
Just had a cup of coffee in my hand, and I just I really like coffee. And I mean, and that sounds cliche and it sounds kind of stupid, but it was like, I really enjoy this.
Not only does Floyd enjoy a good cup of coffee, but also what it brings, conversation. Floyd says those conversations can make all the difference when someone is struggling, like he once was. And so began Operation Coffee, a coffee roasting company that donates a portion of its proceeds to a cause near and dear to Floyd's heart, spreading awareness for veteran suicide.
It's never been fully about coffee, to be honest. Yeah, I enjoy it and I like it, but it's just what happens over coffee, just the conversations that happen between veterans or civilians alike, that we can just start the healing process.
Since starting Operation Coffee, Floyd has shipped to every state in the country, and he hopes to expand his roasting operations in the future. But it's not about the coffee, it isn't about the money, it's about the message.
And I just want to let people know that there's just hope out there. I mean, life is hard, for sure. It's more than just donating money, too. It's just being a part of the solution and not just throwing money at somebody. It's just, how can we fulfill the needs of the vet right now? And that can be start with a simple conversation.
And we thank you for your service, Sam. If you or somebody you know is a veteran in crisis, contact the National Hotline at the number you see on your screen. And to find out where you can order some of that Operation Coffee, visit our website, wearegreenbay.com.